What's up, gold diggers? Kimberly Olson here, coming in live. I want to show off my shirt. Can you guys see it? Gold digger. I'm freaking loving it. It's so fun because whenever I'm out and about, people will do a double take because they think it says gold digger. And I'm always like, no, I'm a gold digger. Total difference. All right, I'm going to give you guys a second to pop on here. So happy holidays. I hope everybody had a wonderful, safe Christmas if you do celebrate Christmas. It was really, really nice to be home with the girls and spend some time playing and doing all that stuff that we forget to do as busy entrepreneurs. Can I get an amen? So go ahead and put a 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and have never seen my videos before, welcome. So glad to have you on today. If you share this out, put share in the comments so I can shout you out and give you a big thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. This would be helpful to share for anybody who is in network marketing, direct sales, anybody who is building some kind of business online, even somebody who is a realtor, you know, where they're working for maybe a broker, just somebody who's in that entrepreneur space, sales space. This can be really helpful for them. So share it out, share it wherever you want. Sharing is caring, as you guys know. But I want to know, put some fire in the comments if you are excited about 2019. When I was putting that business plan, the business planning workshop worksheet together, the guide for tonight, we're doing the business planning workshop tonight. If you guys didn't know that, put business planning in the comments. We can still get you in. The price will go up on that and the vision board price, so you can save $20. Anyways, I have like a 6-page document to put our goals together and map it out for 2019. And when I started thinking about everything that I'm going to go after and create, it was really exciting. So let's just see who's excited, who's pumped up. Put fire in the comments, and I am super, super excited to help you guys out with that. Let's make this happen. So recently I got asked this question, and there's some emotion behind it, okay? The reason why there's emotion behind it is because when I really stopped to think about this question about branding and duplication, then the thing I have noticed with it is where the question is coming from. The question is coming from people in network marketing where their upline is telling them they shouldn't brand themselves. This is where I get fiery, okay? I am always going to be honest with you guys. If I don't agree with something, I'm going to tell you I don't agree with it. It's the Aquarius in me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I was mad right now, you would know I was mad. So I'm a little feisty. The reason being is because I personally have been told this, and I have seen what it's done for my business and my brand and my freaking paycheck and what it's done for my family and the amount of people, you guys, I just recently looked at my Pinterest yesterday. It's up to, I think, 35,000 monthly visits. So I don't know what that equates to for followers, but I'm at least at over 50,000 followers on social media. Think of all those people that are potentially being impacted by me. If I wouldn't have branded myself at all, like that wouldn't happen. Okay, so first of all, I didn't even have that write that down to tell you, but I'm passionate about this, and this is why. If you think about it from the network marketing company's perspective, the people that they're gonna focus on are the people who are repping and branding the company. It makes total sense. You're not gonna be like, oh, you guys go out there and be like Kimberly Olson and have your own brand. Like, that's not gonna help the company, right? Like, duh. Okay, so the people who are really high up in the company, they're very vested in what the company wants, and it makes sense. If I was running a direct sales company, I would do the same thing. The people who are freaking crushing on social media, promoting what I have going on, I'm gonna be like, yes, you are a goddess, you go rock it, okay? But when that is where that's coming from and it's not truly in the best interest of the person, that makes me mad, and this is why. When people go to brand, it's because they have something to share on their hearts. Can I get an amen? You're not like branding to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so fabulous. You're doing it because there's something on your heart. There's something you want to share. Okay, I've shed more tears in the last year doing these Facebook Lives than I've probably ever cried my entire life, because I share what's on my heart and my soul, and I want to help you guys, okay? So if the person is not coming with your best interest in heart, ask yourself, am I harming anybody by having a personal brand? No, I'm not. Okay, then let's get that all figured out first of all, okay? So let's move on. So the question is, are you branding too soon, and is it duplicatable? Too soon, yes, you can brand too soon. Let me tell you when. You're branding too soon when you're so focused on building your brand and coming up with content and things that you could do to build up an audience that you're not focusing on your network marketing business. Okay, branding is a small piece of the puzzle. The majority of what you're doing every single day needs to be in your network marketing business. The branding stuff is fun. Now, trust me, there's times when I'm writing curriculum at midnight, as a lot of you guys know. It's not fun writing curriculum at midnight, but I love putting that content together for you guys, and I love coaching you guys in those boot camps, and I love all that stuff. But that's a small piece of the puzzle. What I need to do is spend most of my time on prospecting and recruiting and building up my business, okay? The branding is a small part. So if you're finding that you're just in la la land with your brand and you're coming up with your slogan and your logo and you're doing all these things and you're not recruiting, you're not spending time for your hour of power, then the answer for you is yes, you've branded too soon, okay? So you can brand too soon. If you found that happening, I don't want you just to give up and stop branding and working on your personal brand. It's super smart, by the way, to personally brand yourself versus a company. I've been a brand ambassador for a company called Genesis Today for years. For a point in my life, it was my 100%. Like I was their girl, their it girl, okay? But it was also my bread and butter. If I would have stayed with that company, you guys, they went out of business a few months ago. If that's all I would have been repping, where would I be, right? Okay, so it's smart to personally brand yourself. It's really, really smart. So if you're finding you're doing it too soon, I want you to just reel it in a little bit and make sure you're being honest with yourself and you're prospecting and recruiting every day, okay? But usually the answer is no, it's not too soon, okay? You may hear otherwise, like I said, but that's typically fear-based because they're afraid. They're afraid that if you go off and start building a brand, you're not gonna be as active in your network marketing company. This is what I think, you guys. By the way, we'll get into this in a second, but, well, no, I will tell you right now. This is what I think, really, I do. I think that branding yourself and coming up with maybe like a free class or some content or a PDF that you can give people, coming up with that content and finding ways to serve your audience, maybe in Facebook Lives or in a group, is passionate. It's a passionate outlet for you, and it's a creative expression, and entrepreneurs are very creative. This is why we don't like the mundane. We don't like prospecting and recruiting every day. It's boring to us, right? We can't stand that stuff. So if you're only doing that, the chances of you giving up and quitting are very high. But if you have something that's keeping you involved and excited and evolving and pumped up, you're more likely to stay with your company. It's gonna increase your freaking retention. Like, it's brilliant. Okay, duplication. Can you duplicate it? This is the number one thing I hear from the naysayers on personal branding. You can't duplicate it. This is what I have to tell you. I have a personal brand that I built over less than a year. Okay, 10 months. I launched it, in February? And do you know how many people join my team that say, I've been watching you and I want to join your team? Not one of them are like, oh my gosh, I'm so intimidated by you. They're like, no, you look like you know your SHIT and you could teach me how. And then they join my team. Like, it's crazy. If you look at Marina Simone, Tanya Eliza, the Meltons, Julie Burke, these are all people who are very high up in their network marketing companies. I don't know what ranks there, but they're super high up. They're all actively in a network marketing business, and they're all actively have huge ass brands. And people are joining their business every single day. It's working for them, okay? So as far as the duplication piece, can you recruit somebody and have them do what you do? 80% of the people that join network marketing want community. They want to be a part of something. There's very few people who are like us who are like, I want to make 6 figures and travel the world and change everything. Most people just want to be a part of something. Maybe they want a few extra $100 a month, okay? Nothing crazy here. That's 80% of the people that you're recruiting and prospecting. They're not looking to build a huge brand, okay? They just want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of your tribe, which you can build through your personal brand. Does that make sense? So as far as the duplication piece, you guys, as long as you have a system in place, like I have a 48-hour launch strategy. When somebody joins my team, there's 3 steps that they all do, and we get them up and running within 48 hours where they're sharing, they know how to share on social, and we've got their launch event planned. Boom, they're done. Anybody can do that. Anybody can join my team and get plugged into that 3-step process. That has nothing to do with my brand, okay? They're not one and the same. You can tell I'm fired up about this, okay? And this is why. I had a girl come to me and she said, we were working on some ideas together, and she said, my upline, and then her upline got another upline involved. Yeah, that was real nice. Gang up on this she's brand new, by the way. And they gang up on her and say, oh, we don't think this is a good idea. Are you going down this route of personal branding? And she was really nervous. And I said, well, let's talk about that. So we talked about it. She's like, no, I like what you're saying. This feels right to me. I'm like, okay, check this out. 2 days later, she leaves me this voice message. She's so fired up. She can't sleep because she came up with what she's going to use her brand for and how she's going to help people. And she's personally involved in it because she's going through it herself right now. She can't sleep. She's so excited. She's full of ideas and she cannot wait to help people. That sounds pretty awesome to me. does it not? If she would have listened to them and them say, oh, you shouldn't do that, she wouldn't have those dreams. She wouldn't have that excitement, and she just would have woke up like another day, right? That's when I knew. I was like, no, I'm onto something and I'm gonna stick with it. So that's what I have to say on that. So let me just get off my sassy soapbox here and talk about something positive. My mastermind group is open again. If you have anyone on your team, you guys, get them in. I was just talking to a leader of another that I interviewed, and she said she put a bunch of girls in my mastermind and they're crushing it. So I can speak of what other people are saying with it. If you don't know what it is, just put mastermind and I'll get you more details on it. It's basically a way for me to be your virtual upline, but in the group we work on, we read a book every month. We have a monthly challenge that we're working on every single day. Every Monday I do a mastermind training that's a deep dive. We go webinar style. I share my screen. I show you all my secrets, all that good stuff. And I'm just there for you. Every week you have to report in with me. I mean, it's legit. So the price is going up in January. So if you have anyone who wants to get in, just put mastermind in the comments, or you can share it and get that link to them. Business planning, put business planning in the comments if you didn't get into the live tonight or the workshop tonight. We are going to plan out 2019, and if you don't know anything about numbers and management, don't worry about it. It's super easy. It's my thing. I got you. I'll break it down for you, but you do need to have a plan, okay? I don't want anyone going in just winging it, because typically when you measure your results, then you get some success there. And then also brand new, some of you are already registering for this, so I know you guys want this content and are pumped. I have a brand new business boot camp. So just put boot camp in the comments, or business boot camp. It's a 4-week crash course that every network marketer needs. I'd love to see you guys in this to turn around and teach your teams. Okay, we were just talking about duplication. So if you're newer or you feel like you need to get organized, this could be good for you. Otherwise, you can use this for your teams. There's 4 modules. The first one is money and mindset. The second one is DMO and duplication. The fourth one is your social media strategy. So we can go through your content plan, all that stuff. And the 4th is rocking your recruiting. So we'll talk about scripts and closing and list building and all that good stuff, okay? There's an introductory price right now. And so if you want to register for that, now is the time. That starts January 15th. And then on January 10th, I have another workshop, a brand new recruiting like a rock star. So if you're like, recruiting, I need to know everything about recruiting. Where do I find the people? What do I say to them? How do I find good quality prospects? How do I stop bothering people? When do I follow up? You know, how do I stay organized? Just put recruiting in the comments, and ManyChat will probably automatically message you. I think Anna and I set that up already. So just put recruiting in the comments and you get a little message from me on that, and you can register for that as well. And then a little secret, I have a selfie and stories workshop coming up towards the end of January. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay guys, I hope that was helpful. And then next week, I'm gonna do a book review on Rachel Hollis's new book, Girls Stop Apologizing. I got an advanced copy from HarperCollins. I almost fell off my chair when they asked me if I would help promote it. Yeah, you guys, it's full. You should see the notes I have in here. I mean, this book is like, takes her other book and puts it on steroids. She tells you like all her secrets, but it's so humbling just to see where she's been. And it's just like one of those things where you're like, they don't just show up like this. She said she used to look like a robot when they would do selfies. Like she didn't even know how to smile. Anyways, I'm gonna do a book review on that next week, okay? Have a great rest of the day and I'll see you guys later. Bye.